Well, that's why you can't have nice things, Anson. Why you can't have nice things. Welcome back to the journey, folks. Yeah, I messed it up already. No, I didn't mess it up. I did have a flat tire, and then I was just going to actually run trash out to the receptacle this morning, and then I know there's things that you're supposed to check. There's obviously going through, checking nuts and bolts, checking pins, checking tires, your oil, your hydraulic fluid levels, your water fluid, in your radiator, just all those things. It's a daily check, right? There's things that you need to check on the daily before operating the tractor. And I was just going to run up the road quick, come back. Wasn't even going to be doing any type of work today. And then all I did was, because I was facing the other direction, you've already seen how the tractor was sitting previously. Well, now it's basically 90 degrees to that, and as I was turning, the tire had popped off the rim, so it was kind of hard to see that where it's sitting now, but I do have it lifted up with a bucket, just so I was able to turn it and actually look and see if I could see any holes, anything on the sidewall, which I didn't see anything, other than, some of the red paint whenever it came off the bead. And then, so I don't know if it just got aired down. See, you can see that it's flat, right? So I don't know if it has a hole in it that I maybe ran over something. I don't know. So here goes the guineas. But I'm gonna go ahead and bring the compressor over here, try to get some stuff going, and I don't know. We'll see if I have a hole in it, because I don't know. I don't see anything. But it had to have been low. And then I took it off the bead as I was driving it around. Turning it around. So, anyway. And I need to go. I guess I can move it that way, because I have a plug on my power pole. Is this going to reach? I don't think it's going to reach. Now, that'll do, donkey, that'll do. But I do need my air chuck. I always forget something. Back and forth, back and forth. Supposed to be on a non-work day. But here I am. Life of a tractor owner. There we go. Hopefully this will seat without needing to get a strap, but Looks like it's going to. Which I also need to go get the gauge. And at some point, I really need to move this thing. I mean, I've already told my friend, hey, you can come get it whenever you want. I don't think Dad's ever going to fix it. But it's still here. Actually, I need to get another clamp for the fuel line, because that one is busted and it's leaking fuel everywhere. That's why I haven't used it. But. Barely 10. I don't even know what this needs to be at. Right here. 22. 30. 60. That's too much. Pretty close to 45. I'm good with that. I do want to go ahead and check all the other tires as well. So, yeah. Supposed to be a daily check, I guess. And I didn't do it. There's my hole. So, yep, I've definitely got a hole in it. So, one of two things, that I can put a patch in there, because I do have a patch kit, or take this up to the tire shop and go ahead and have them patch it. That normally is only about like 16, 18 bucks, something like that, whatever. I don't know how much they charge for tractor tire, but. So yeah, I have to go ahead and take this off and get it up to the tire shop. That way they can put a patch in there, because yeah, I have plugs. I mean, I don't mind using plugs, you know, in a pinch, but and no telling what it could be from, if it's from a rock, or I know some of the areas over there driving through that, you know, there's metal, there's nails all over this place. And the previous owner, where he had stuff. Just a second. This compressor leaks, and you can't just turn it off by the switch. It needs a whole new switch slash regulator, because that's where it leaks at. But yeah, it took me one day to put a hole in the tire. I mean, going around and looking at rocks and looking at different things, right? I mean, this one looks like it's still good. That one's good. So, obviously, as I was starting to say, tire shop shouldn't charge that much for these front tires. Obviously, if I had to take in a back tire, that's a little bit different story to patch those, right? But if it came down to it, to where I just needed to throw in a plug, I'd probably just do the plug on the back tire. But or save up. I mean, I know that there's going to be areas here locally. There's a lot of people around this area with tractors, right? So I already know folks
That some of these shops around here can do that repair, but I don't know which one yet. So if you're in the Scott County area, or even some of the surrounding counties, let me know. Who's some good shops to take tires to. Obviously, as I'm recording this, it's Sunday, so I'm not able to take it up there right now anyway. But by the time you're watching this, I'm pretty sure I will already have had this fixed and going. So, yep. That's why I wanted to check and see if it just had a hole in it or if I just knocked it off the ram. But I'll make sure that I'm printing out my daily checks. I'm actually going to have like a little laminated card that I can put in here, and I'll probably just hang it off of the door on the inside, right? So as I'm going through, I can do all my checks, right? You're checking the radiator, checking the oil, checking hydraulic fluid, all those things, and I'll take you along on that. So once we get that card fixed, I might even throw it into this video, just highly suggestions, right? It's even in your operator's manual, in the maintenance section, right, of things to check before each use, right? And then other things to do, after so many hours, right? Is to check this, check that. To include, grease fittings. Obviously, if you're going into water or doing water type stuff, you want to do it a lot more often. But anyway, redheaded mistress is down and out after one day. I don't know, man. I can't have nice things, yo. I can't have nice things.
Okay, so took the tire off, took it up to the shop. So normally this type of repair, I would just plug it myself, but I do not have any plugs. I'm going to have to get some more plugs. So I told the shop, do whatever you think is better, either plug it or patch it. And they went ahead and just plugged it. So not too bad, $5. And then I'm also going to make sure that I torque it. They're breaking out my big boy torque wrench. I'm just snugging these up. I'm not going in the star pattern, right? But normally star, go across. This wrench has seen better days. There we go. Okay. And then need to lower the tractor down some. Just enough to where it won't turn, but I'm not putting that much pressure on her. Break out the big boy. And that's it. Every 50 hours, you also check your lugs. But I'm nowhere near that. I'm only at like 6 hours, I think. So, but hey, all part of owning a tractor. You know, tractors, boats, any of that stuff, right? Yeah, you want to have nice toys, things to play around on. Stuff's gonna break, and I already know here too that I'm probably gonna be going through a lot of tire repairs because the old owner of this property just had junk everywhere. So, yep, it's gonna happen. Okay, and I guess why we got the hammer. Let me try to get this loop. Unstuck. Okay. There it goes. All right. Yep. All part of it. So I want to, what do I want to do? I still need to move stuff around, just continue to move dirt. Mainly focusing on the area back here, which I'll move y'all. So I just want to continue working on this area back here. That way we can get a carport put in, but I just want to continue moving this dirt and just doing what we can do. Don't know how well the audio is going to pick up since I am using a wireless mic now. But y'all tell me. Well, I'm sure I'll know before y'all, because I'm the one that edits. Alright, so our hammer up in here. Always good to have a hammer. Got my water, got my coffee. Oh, coffee's hot. Coffee's hot. There's throw my water down here. The hot water. Tractor running, going. Get the AC rolling. Welcome. Y'all don't see none of that. Get that. All right, let's go jumping. Y'all action shots, right? Probably not gonna work a whole lot today. Because we've already been out and about doing stuff. Air's blowing. It feels good. It feels good. So, Gladys is the one that actually talked me into the cab tractor. So, for those of y'all that said, wise choice, Anson, you're a wise man, you're a wise man. Well, yeah, I do claim to be somewhat of a wise man, I guess. Wise man once told me. No, but I have to give 100% credit to Gladys for getting a cab tractor, because the tractor I was looking at getting was basically the exact same tractor, just non-cab. And because I wanted at least, close to a 50 horsepower tractor. And this is it, right? But the one I was looking at is actually discontinued. So, like, well, if you still want the exact same one that you were looking at, then a cab version, then you have to go with the 474. I'm like, all right, well, let's go check it out. So I went and checked it out. And, oh no, here we are. I get up here and get turned around. And this is the hydrostatic. Make sure I'm not running into my power line on my power cable. And then I just want to continue moving from the dirt, so I don't have a indicator, bucket indicator. To show me where my bucket sits. So I'm still kind of learning that. Right? I'm just going to come and just move some of this meter back here. And I do want to be careful back here in this backyard because I know that we got like little stumps and stuff. But this is all some decent dirt. Set it back here. Yeah, you're still recording. Alright, so at this point, this is kind of the area here. I could probably even move you a little closer. I still want to kind of keep you in the shade though. Up here out of the way. So this area here, here we go, is pretty close to, it's still a little higher than what the house is sitting at, and that's fine, because obviously right here next to the house, I need to kind of come in and just clean this up more by hand. I don't want to get too close to the tractor, but I'll kind of clean this up by hand. Also right here in the corner, I don't know if you can kind of see, so right in here is where my water is. right? So I can't get too close to the house because I have my water's right here, but it goes down, right? But I want to be able to get to where I can come through here and just start making passes with the box blade, right, to get it all flattened out. But to kind of do that, I still need to kind of cut into that hill, and eventually, you know, I'm going to be cutting into more, going kind of towards the concrete, trying to just, it doesn't have to be flat, right, but I still need to move a lot of material to get it kind of contoured. Now there's more, it go a lot faster with like a dozer, right, obviously, moving this much material, and even at the point that I'm able to get the backhoe and such, you know, to just kind of come in and contour the land. But I'm gonna do what I can. It's moving the material. I got a whole big pile over here. Here, I can even turn you around. Whole big pile of dirt, right? And that's all fairly clean. There wasn't, I mean, there's rocks and there's some roots and stuff in there. Obviously, I still need to get over here. I need to be weed whacking back here. We don't really pay attention too much to the back of the house as much as I should, but I'm just going to continue going, kind of clearing out an area right here close, so I can start making passes with the box blade and just trying to get, you know, going all the way out to where the vehicles are, because close to like where the trailer and the Jeep and stuff is over there, like the little trailer, I have a stump there that I do need to get out, but I'm gonna kind of continue going through, and but this portion here, right, it's gonna, I don't know, it's gonna be weird because it's still gonna kind of have like a little bit of a hump going out there as it goes out, right? But all of this land is gonna be, this area right here that I'm working is all for parking. Okay, and just to be able to make it easier for us to park here, and for folks to be able to come, if we have visitors coming, they have a place to park, and just easy to get in and out. Because right now where we park, it's not very easy for them to come in and get turned around to leave, right? It's always kind of been a hassle. So that's what I'm doing right now, is trying to make it to where it's not a hassle and it's enjoyable. Whenever folks are coming over, they have a nice place to park, easy to get out, not have to worry about that, and it's also gonna make the house look a little neater, right? So I'm gonna keep after it. Okay, here we go. So I don't know how much, I don't know when it cut off.
Okay, so here I am. I actually had to come out the next day to finish recording because, yeah, I guess my new camera batteries had died. When I'm over here, I'm grabbing fuel. So I only have the one can. And basically, owner's manual just talks about it's the low sulfur or the ultra low sulfur. It doesn't really talk about, you know, if it has additives or any of those things. So I know I do have the option of getting a highway diesel or off-road diesel, so it shouldn't really matter. I know I've said I would rather do the off-road diesel. Right now I currently only have the highway diesel, but it will run off of either one or ultra low sulfur. So, but like I said, I was back here doing all the work, getting all this, leveled out to the best of my ability. Obviously, it still has a downward slope, obviously, to allow any type of rain, stuff like that. We do want to have the carport that will sit here to the best of my ability. I'm still going to be running the box blade, right? I need to move just a few more right in this area here, few more piles of dirt, and then I'm just going to start going over this whole thing, where I want to be able to put the road. But like I said, right there where the trailer's at, I got a stump, so until I get the backhoe, I can't kind of work in that area because I can't go over it with the box blade, right? That's right where I want to have the road. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here and such. So yeah, no more flat tires, hopefully. I'm gonna do the best that I can. Where Gladys has already went through and made like a checklist for me. I think I'm just gonna be kind of keeping it in a book format, and something I'll have like a 3-ring binder or something I'll just keep behind the seat. That way I can kind of go in there, do my daily checks, be able to write in the date and the initial of whoever did the daily checks. And just, hey, military lifestyle, you have your maintenance, you have all your stuff that you're doing, dailies, weeklies, monthlies, quarterlies, right? All those things. So I'm going to treat this like that and actually have a checklist and a maintenance schedule per the book, right? And then be able to go in and do all that stuff. I got bugs going into my beard. So yeah. But we'll work out this audio thing. Like once I said, once again, I apologize for the audio. I think I already know what the problem was, and I'll go through with that new camera and test out the audio once again. I did do a test, and the test that I did turned out fine. But during the video out here with the additional noise, just the gain was set way too high. So yeah, all right, we'll get it going. So if you like our journey thus far, then go ahead and check out this video we have right here, or the whole year's playlist over on this side. Continues to grow as the year progresses. And then the icons at the top make it easy to subscribe both here and to our side channel. Go check that out. It's greatly appreciated. And then last but not least, always get out there, thank a veteran every chance you get, not only on Veterans Day. And we will see you on the next one. Later, friends.